After I wound things down with Bogosphere and was waiting for my visa to go to China, this very interesting contract from NUS came along. Spent some time with the team who worked with the professor to truly understand what they were trying to do or what they were wanting to do for the longer term. They wanted to basically expose a lot more people to the content without them actually having to come to the workshops. So I had to listen to the 6 hours of the workshop.
Therefore, the activities here, the direct sales installation now are by the local women entrepreneur, not by a sales team that he will build in, and efficiently travel from villages to villages.
Transcribe what was done. I did a piece of that into a demo video so that they could see. From that, we had some very intense discussions going back to this vision and scope and also looking at timelines. I reworked a number of the PowerPoints that came from the professor because of the flow. We had to recreate or modify the slides that were being used by the professor. And in some cases, we actually had to add some pieces. So this is the main slide that you saw in the initial video that had the animation to it that was explaining the Grameen Shakti sort of process. Slide came as it was and then rearranged it a bit or changed the animation a bit, maybe added one or two. I'm obviously going through in very fast pace here. Adding one or two extra little post-its or etc. so that the explanation as I was doing it for people who are going to see this without being in the workshop would be able to understand it. I recorded a series of the videos. You'll see the samples of all this shortly. And this would go back and through. I would do the sort of finished product, have them quickly go through it, see if there's any major issues to it. There's usually one or two small things that needed to be done, and I would quickly do that, and then they would sign off. The second of the 3 social impact goals is the number of women entrepreneurs. Through being actively involved with direct sales and installation of solar systems, local women gain capacities, know-how, and confidence to take on other products and services. They are now empowered entrepreneurs. However, a major obstacle arose. Women needed capital to begin. Grameen provided them access to microcredit in order to purchase the needed products and services for maintenance and after sales. These women who are trained can then go on to train others. Even though training these women to install, maintain, and deliver the solar panels incurs a higher cost than a more conventional method of hiring, say, an efficient sales team or cheap labor. We'll discuss a little bit later why he took this approach. Grameen Shakti's revenue streams would come from the installment payments and the service fees. The obvious costs incurred are the panels and the field support, and of course, the training. As mentioned, this is not viewed as a pure cost. It's not in yellow, it's in green, because it achieves a social purpose.